All right, I'm on hole number 2 of the Ventura Open and Monday's qualifying, aka maybe practice round of the rookie division. Let's go to hole number 2 and check it out. We've got a par 3 here. We're playing all the Santa Ventura holes in the same order that they are in their actual course configuration. All right. I think it was this hole. It's one of these holes that seemed like I needed to take some wind off. I think this hole I was doing a plus 10%. I'm going to try it. I'm taking a Grizzly. I want to use a 100% accurate club, and I want to be 5 miles per hour. I'm going to be 5 rings off the transitional area down at the bottom. And so it really wouldn't matter to me if what club I was using here. I would change it so that I was 5 miles per hour off. Using a navigator. Let's see if we can get her done. See if we can get a hole in one here. I think I've regressed on this hole. I started off at the beginning of the week and I was hammering it. Now I think I'm just a little bit off. And I had to been at the beginning of the week. I probably wasn't doing any wind adjustment on it. I was just taking the shot. But it seems like I need to do a little bit here. Okay, it's 3-3. I'm going to add on 10%, so that's 3-6. I'm going to do a full wind adjustment, 3.6 rings. Isn't it perfect? See if we can get it in the cup. Get in the hole. Go home, ball. Just a bit outside. I didn't pull it enough. I'm going to do a plus 20 on that. It's the way the wind's blowing. It seems like I'm always off on that hole, or I've been off. I'm going to do a plus 20, so that's going to be with a Grizzly. And a nav. And I'm going to start it off on the left-hand edge of the cup. I'm going to put a note here that it was at 10%, and I'm raising it to 20 to try out the 20 so I know what direction I'm going in. This is a very hole-in-oneable hole, and it's definitely a hole that we want to try and pick up hole-in-one, especially in the weekend round. We need to get at least one on this. We need to dial it in. And hole number 1 is definitely an eagleable par 4, and we definitely want to get a hole-in-one on it at least once during the weekend round. These first 2 holes are really low-hanging fruit. And if we talk about Albie, hole number 3 is definitely an Albieable hole. So I think 3 of our lowest hanging fruit in this tournament are these first 3 holes. So we really want to come out of the first 3 having picked up something. Or all 3, which would be ideal. Just get it fired up right at the beginning of the round. I'm trying a different shot here because I want to see how it works in different winds. Be 2 rings off the transitional surface. Be a little further back. Three, 1. I'm going to do a 10% overpull, so that's 3-4. I really want to watch to see where it lands. See if it pushed out more. Hitting it perfect. So it's landing pretty good. Getting pretty good roll to the cup. Maybe need to take off, maybe need to add on 20% wind from that spot. There's a backspin shot that you can do on this hole as well. I haven't taken that. When this hole first came out, I took a couple of shots down there from the bottom, and I didn't like that. I didn't like having to put all that stuff into play, but at that time my clubs were lower developed, and so I just went at it from different ways. But now that I've got some upper developed clubs, taking a different look at some of these holes, that's not a bad shot the way the wind's blowing, especially with a club that's got lots of ball guide like this, so you can really walk it to the cup. I was 2 rings off the transition down there at the bottom, and the ball guy was appearing and disappearing. So I pulled it back a little bit to put that bounce that finally gets up on the green in a different spot. And it seemed like the ball guy was a little bit truer. So you probably need to be like 3 to 4 rings off the transitional surface. And it's definitely a wind adjustment that requires a real wind adjustment. If you eyeball that, you could very easily end up in the brown stuff. All right, that was hole number 2 of the Ventura Open. And Monday's practice, maybe qualifying round of the Rookie Division. Thanks for watching.